is how much more term premium there needs to be if there's going to be such a large deficit run. Some of the numbers thrown out there are pretty obscure, but are we on the brink of where there needs to be a lot more term premium to hold U.S. Treasuries?
Well, I think that there needs to be some more term premium to reflect the uncertainty about the economic outlook and the unsustainable fiscal path of the United States. That's one area where Powell actually did speak out last week. He did say that the fiscal path of the United States is unsustainable. And if President-elect Trump does all of the things he wants to do in terms of corporate tax reduction, extending the 2017 tax cuts, the fiscal situation is going to worsen, not improve going forward. So I think that the path to higher bond yields is the most likely path. The other thing that's happened, of course, is people have changed their expectations of where the Fed's going in terms of short-term interest rates. A couple months ago, people were expecting the federal funds rate to bottom below 3%. Now the markets are expecting the federal funds rate to bottom at around 3.75%. So if you have a higher federal funds rate, then you're going to have a higher bond yield just by construction.
So the direction of travel, you say, is higher in yields. When you look at the response from Powell at that news conference, and we've touched on this with various people, are we going to hear much more, I don't know what the right word is, aggressive, demonstrative, exacting language from the Fed? What word would you choose that the Fed's rhetoric needs to become more emboldened in 2025?
I think the Fed is actually going to be very mild in terms of their language. They're going to set monetary policy based on what they think is appropriate given the growth and inflation outlook. And as you noted, it's going to take time for that to manifest itself because we don't really know exactly what President-elect Trump is going to do. So I think the language will be actually not combative at all. You saw last week, reporters asked Powell about how he can react to the Trump policy mix, and Powell basically said no comment. So I think in the very short term, the Fed's going to keep its head down and conduct policy based on how the economy is doing right now.